minute since I've been here. A lot has happened. I moved into a new place. My job has grown, and so I've just been incredibly busy. And with all of those changes, I've just been tired. I've been exhausted. So I apologize for the long delay. I know I have a couple of readings that I need to get out for people as well, but I wanted to kind of warm back up and get my feet wet with a Oracle deck review. It's also been a hot minute since I purchased some tarot cards, and for the longest time they've been packed up in my bedroom in boxes waiting for the move. And now that I'm unpacked and all settled and I'm starting to get my nest feathered, it's time. So today I'm reviewing Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle, illustrated by Giada Rose. So this has been on my wish list for quite some time. There are a few seasons. So far I've seen Samhain and Yule. I haven't seen any other ones, but I'm on the lookout. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure they're out there. But I finally bit the bullet, pulled the trigger, whatever you want to say, and decided to purchase these. Now I've already removed the cellophane wrapping. I purchased these for about $25 from Fantasia Crystals, which is a local shop in Arizona, and I love them dearly. They are an amazing metaphysical and witch shop, and I just totally dig it, and their tarot selection is amazing. So let's get into it. I haven't looked at these fully yet, so we'll start with the book, which is a really nice thick book, which is nice to see. Colored pages, numbered pages, which is important because I saw a booklet one time that didn't have those. Glossy cover, excellent. I mean, just what I like to see in a book. It's got sturdiness, it's got some weight to it, but it's not like, overwhelmingly thin or newspapery, which I'm not a big fan of. All right. Ooh. Forgot to take these bad boys off. So in typical Oracle deck, very, very glossy, very smooth. These are going to stick together. So this is what the back looks like. Very red and black, obviously. Let's move this out of the way. So we've got All Hallows Eve, Altar, Ancestors, Apples, Banshee, these are sticky, Bat, Black Cat, Broom, Candle Magic, Cauldron, Coming of Winter, Crystals and Herbs, Dark Moon, Divination, Elders, Elements, Frog, Graveyard, Greet the Darkness, Grief, Haunted, Healer, Intuition, Journey, Mischief, Nature Spirits, Owl, Potions and Spells, Protection, Pumpkin, Rebirth, Reflection, Ritual, Rooted, Seduction, Silence, Spider, Third Harvest, Transformation, The Underworld, The Veil, Voices, Witch, and Wolf. Now, I realize I'm a little late to the party. This would have been a great video to do right before Samhain. But as I said, my energy has just been so low. And with everything going on in my mundane life, I just haven't had the energy to read for anyone or review anything. And it's been a struggle getting that. As for these cards go, they feel great in the hand. They're not overly large, and I have small hands. I can admit it. But I can still manipulate these. I think with use, as time goes by, they will be less sticky. They're not as sticky as some other decks that I've used, which is super nice. I really do love the red gilt edging. I think I'm like a crow, man. I like it shiny. I like it chrome, metallic, silver, glittery. I think it's eye-catching. These got a great feel. I can't wait to use these in a tarot reading. Now, this just makes me want to get the Yule deck even more before Yule, so I can review that in a timely manner. Now, these, it looks like they're made from rock pool. And it looks like it's both by Lorraine Anderson and Juliet Diaz, who are the originators and creators of this deck. Like I said, it was illustrated by Giada Rose. The box itself, it's a good box. It's your typical, you know, cardboard. Well, we had it. All right. Now that I've wasted time with that. I like these. I think I'm going to use them. As I said, I know it would have been timely to do over October, even towards the beginning of November. It's just, man, it's been rough. It's been a rough one out there, kids. But I'm testing out. And granted, this video is a hot mess. I'm also using a new camera setting, so we could take away one thing from this reading that we need to focus on before the coming of the new year. What's it going to be? What's it gonna be, kids? All right. So we've got haunted. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet, the creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within the bones. So how do I interpret this, 21? I interpret this as lessons and things that stick with us from when we were younger. 21 to me is a milestone age. It's the legal drinking age in the United States. It's where you're considered a fully fledged adult. And those traumas and those lessons that we learn in childhood can haunt us at just the absolute worst times. And maybe this is really apropos for how I've been, because it's just I've been dwelling with grief and with decisions I've made and decisions I haven't made. So what this card is basically telling us is to, I guess, face those regrets and those fears and those decisions and acknowledge it and then let it go. Don't let it haunt. Don't let it stick around. Don't let the residual energy just kind of stick with you. Don't let it seep so deeply into your bones. I mean, when we're, and I swear to God, I think I saw this on a Tumblr post. When we're younger, we don't have the tools and the knowledge to deal with all the stuff that's thrown at us. The things that are formative to us in our childhood, in our adolescence, and even our teen and young adult years. We're not always ably prepared to deal with it and to process that until at a much later time. So this, to me, is your sign as we are entering the darkest part of the year, and as we head towards the longest night, is to not let those sit in the shadows and be the creaks and the random thoughts and the hauntings of our spirits and our souls, but to bring it into the light and to let it go, to grieve what was lost, to mourn what can no longer be brought back, but to take a deep breath, raise our heads, and look forward to what is coming. Now, I'm from Arizona, born and raised here. And so for me, seasonal depression is the loss of the cold, dark, and the rainy season. Summers are very hard. But we still need that light for that vitamin D and to raise our spirits. And as much as I long for and look towards the darker half of the season, it's still important that I don't let that dark half of the season become my entire personality. It's raising my, face up to the sun and acknowledging that beautiful things walk in daylight too. That makes sense. And I know this is a little rambly, but this is what I take from The Haunted. So that's what we got, kids. Embrace, love, and let go. Don't be haunted. All right. Anyway, that's my review for Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle. Thanks for sticking around. If you've stuck around, check it out. And if you have a deck you want me to review, I'll see if I have it in my stash. And if I don't, then maybe I'll buy myself a little treat for my birthday coming up. See you soon. Bye.